Cosy, congratulations first and foremost on earning a spot to host once again.
Thanks.
I bet it was a huge relief, right? I mean, at least that's what we noticed when we watched the video of you finding out. How was
reaction.
that?
Not everyone else was as excited as you for some reason.
Well, it was so weird. At like 5, so we found out at 7. That's when the selection show. At 5, I started like getting these butterflies in my stomach. I was like, why do I feel so nervous? I was like, oh my gosh, it's just because I'm so nervous about the selection show. And so when I found out, I literally like teared up just because I think it was just emotional being a senior, like seeing your name on that board is such a big deal. And then to be hosting and to be seated, like just a lot of emotions and just so grateful to, to have like 2 more chances to play, at home.
Yeah.
Just really, really awesome. So I was so happy.
You're typically not very emotional or excited, so that was very out of character.
Yeah, pretty exceptional.
You're pretty low-key usually, Cosy.
Yeah, I'm just so chill. So chill.
I imagine it's validating. You're 28-2. You've had this tremendous season. You're co-champs of the league, and then you see your name up there. And a few weeks ago, the rhetoric was that BYU probably wouldn't be hosting.
Because of that stupid RPI, right, Jerem?
Suddenly you're hosting. So I get why you reacted so strongly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're hosting. And
Thanks for understanding me.
This is a place of understanding.
This is a place of peace and love.
Yes,
okay.
Peace, love, understanding. BYU Sports Nation. It's
the
new theme. Yeah.
Let's get it going.
Yeah, exactly. So you're at home. You play American Friday night. Yeah. You guys have been to 5 straight Sweet 16s. Are you comfortable in this situation? Because some teams are like kind of panic, nervous, anxious. You lose, you're out. You guys have you've been in this situation and won the first 2 games 5 years in a row.
Yeah, I think it does give us confidence in that. Like, hey, we've been here before. We know it's just volleyball. Like, you just have to play, and obviously the stakes are higher. But when it comes down to it, like, you don't need to hit any harder. You don't need to do anything different. We just need to be us. And as long as we're us, and I think kind of the results will take care of themselves. So it does give us confidence knowing that, hey, there's we're a really good handful of us that have done this before, and we can do it again.
Now, I know that you got to go first things first. You need to beat American, and then it will be either the winner of Kennesaw State or Oregon out of the Pac-12 for that spot in the Sweet 16. Let's say BYU gets to the Sweet 16. Why do you feel like this team is good enough to move beyond that stage?
Well, I mean, we have a special team. It's been an honor playing my last year with these girls. And I think part of it is just like, we've been there before, and there's a handful of us who have gone even further, and we all really want it, and there isn't one person who's like, we're all in. There isn't one person who is, unsure. And not that that's different from teams before. I think, I've been on teams that have wanted it too, but there's just something special, and it's kind of like, I don't know what it is, but it just is something really special, and it's been, great run, and I think we can do something really cool.
Like even Mary Lake, you're saying?
I guess, she's kind of cool.
Yeah. I would say she's kind of cool.
She's kind of cool. She's pretty cool.
Okay, you've been playing on the pins your entire life, I imagine?
Yeah.
Okay, and this year you're a middle blocker.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a middle blocker now?
I think I am. I really think I am.
Did you find your true identity this year?
It was so funny when I started feeling like things were really clicking in the middle, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I used to, feel bad for people who played middle. And I seriously did. I was like, oh, my gosh.
You're not as dynamic as us paint hitters.
I was like, wow, your job is so hard, and you never get set. And that was, because that's how it was, especially, in high school. So I actually played for, 2 weeks on my high school team when I was a senior, and it just did not go very well. So they just swapped me out.
I'm not doing that.
I was like, please no. But then when this happened, and things started really clicking, I was like, what the heck? Have I been in the wrong position my whole life? But then I don't have any regrets, obviously. Whatever, it's always just been whatever the team needs. And so, yeah, it's been pretty awesome. It's been pretty fun, making this switch and then, having it work.
Yeah, well, it's been entertaining.
Worked.
It's been entertaining to watch that switch because it just doesn't happen very often like that, especially at the collegiate level, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, are you a better middle or outside hitter?
It's interesting because I think playing middle has made me just a better volleyball player. And like when I go hit on the pins, I feel like I can just see the block and I see the court better from playing middle. So I think it's just made me a better volleyball player. But I think I really like playing middle. I really like the chances I get to hit on the pins when I do. So I don't know. Probably stats speak for themselves. I've had, this is probably one of my better years. So maybe I am a better middle. So. And
you're playing on a pretty good team as well.
Yeah.
Which is always awesome. And you've made the team better, which has been the best thing. Good luck this weekend, tomorrow night, 9 Eastern against American. And let's give you some BYU Sports Nation karma.
Yes.
Would love
it. You know the drill.
Would love it. Would love it. Perfect.
You know what this means. Okay, the last time you came on the show and we gave you the karma, it paid off huge dividends.
Yes, it did.
Do you recall this?
Actually.
She probably doesn't because she was too busy winning.
Be like,
it was magical. I was just flawless. No, I'm sure that did not happen.
You were close to flawless. Yeah, it was your highest hitting percentage.
I'm going to need you to make sure.
Was that game?
I think so.
Yes.
No way. That's cool.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to bring that energy to the floor tomorrow night. Okay?
Always. Okay. Always.